Bad blood flow triples your chance of falling after age 60, but here's what doctors aren't telling you. One simple drink can fix this problem in hours. Not days, not weeks, hours. I'm going to show you exactly what happens in your legs within 24 hours of drinking this. You'll feel the warmth come back. The tingling goes away. And I've ranked all 10 drinks from worst to best, so you know which ones actually work and which ones are total junk. The number 1 drink on this list opens up your arteries by 30%. 30%. That's the difference between shuffling to the bathroom at 2 a.m. and walking like you used to. The difference between freezing feet and legs that work right. And get this, you probably have it in your kitchen right now, but you're using it wrong. Stay with me. What I'm about to show you goes against everything your doctor probably said. And by the end, you'll know why your circulation got worse even though you did everything right. What's really happening in your legs? Let me tell you what's going on inside your legs right now. After 60, your blood vessels make 70% less nitric oxide. 70%. Nitric oxide is the key molecule that keeps your arteries relaxed and open. Without it, your blood vessels literally shrink. They get stiff. They get narrow. And your blood can barely reach your feet. This isn't just about cold toes. When circulation drops, everything goes wrong. Your muscles don't get oxygen, waste builds up, nerve damage gets worse, and here's what scares me most. Tiny blood clots start forming in those narrow vessels. You can't see them, you can't feel them, but they're there, growing, every single day. Your doctor will say take aspirin, move more, put your legs up. Sure, those things help a little, but they're treating symptoms. They're not fixing the root problem. Your body stopped making enough nitric oxide. And this isn't just aging, it's reversible. But you need to understand how before we get to the drinks. The science that changes everything. Here's what works. Certain drinks force your body to make nitric oxide again. Not through magic, through basic chemistry that's been proven in over 3,000 studies. Your body takes specific compounds in these drinks and turns them into nitric oxide. And when nitric oxide floods your system, your arteries relax within minutes. I'm talking about vasodilation. That's the fancy word for your blood vessels opening up like highways instead of staying squeezed shut like blocked alleys. When this happens, blood flow to your legs can jump by 40 to 60% in one day. You feel it right away. The heaviness lifts, the cramping stops. Your feet warm up. And over weeks, real healing starts. New tiny blood vessels form. Nerves work better. Your fall risk drops like a rock. But here's the catch. Not all circulation drinks work the same. Some are complete scams, some work but have dangerous side effects, and a few are absolute game changers that cost pennies per serving. I've spent 6 months studying the research on this, talked to heart doctors, tested these drinks myself, and I'm ranking all 10 for you right now, starting with the ones that barely do anything. Before we start, if you want to save your leg circulation, hit that like button so more people can find this video, and comment your location below. I want to see how many of you are struggling with this same problem. Let's start. Drink number 10, regular water. Let's start with the obvious, plain water. Yes, you need water. When you're dehydrated, blood gets thicker and slows down. But here's the truth nobody wants to say. Water alone does almost nothing for circulation after 60. A study from the Journal of Applied Physiology found that drinking water improved blood flow by only 8% in older adults. 8%. That's not enough when you've lost 70% of your nitric oxide. The problem is simple. Water has no nitrates. It doesn't trigger vasodilation. It just keeps things from getting worse. Think of it like keeping your car from breaking down versus making it run better. You need water. Drink your 8 glasses a day, but don't expect it to fix your circulation. It's the foundation, not the cure. Score, 2 out of 10. Necessary, but not enough. Drink number 9, green tea. Green tea gets hyped all the time. Yes, it has catechins that help blood vessels work better, but the effect is weak for leg circulation specifically. Research shows green tea increases something called flow-mediated dilation by about 12%. That's better than water, but still pretty underwhelming. Here's why. The catechins in green tea work slowly. They improve blood vessel function over months, not hours. Plus, there's a timing problem. Green tea only works if you drink it consistently for 8 to 12 weeks. Miss a few days, and you lose the benefits. And the caffeine can actually make blood vessels tighten in some people, which defeats the whole point. Don't get me wrong, green tea has other benefits. Antioxidants, metabolism boost, brain health. But for leg circulation after 60, it's not working fast enough. One more thing, most people make it wrong. They use boiling water, which destroys 50% of the catechins. You need water at 170 degrees max. Score, 3 out of 10. Small benefits, slow results. Drink number 8, tart cherry juice. Now we're getting somewhere. Tart cherry juice has anthocyanins that reduce stiffness in your arteries. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that tart cherry juice improved blood flow by 18% after 12 weeks. Not bad. The anthocyanins reduce swelling in blood vessel walls, which lets them relax easier. But here's the problem. It's loaded with sugar. 1 cup has 30 grams of sugar. That spikes insulin and can actually hurt circulation in the short term. You're taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. And it's expensive. Good tart cherry juice costs about $8 per bottle. If you drink it daily, that's $50 a month. The verdict? Tart cherry juice works, but slowly. And the sugar makes it risky if you have diabetes or prediabetes, which, honestly, most people over 60 do. If you try it, water it down. 1 part juice to 3 parts water. And only drink it in the morning to minimize the blood sugar spike. Score, 4 out of 10. Works, but has big drawbacks.
Drink number 7, pomegranate juice. Pomegranate juice is stronger than cherry juice. It has punicalagins. These are super antioxidants that protect nitric oxide from breaking down too fast. Here's what the research shows. Pomegranate juice increased blood flow by 22% in older adults after 4 weeks. That's significant. It also reduced plaque in arteries by 30% over a year. In one study, the way it works is brilliant. Instead of just making more nitric oxide, pomegranate juice protects the nitric oxide you already have. It stops free radicals from destroying it. But again, we have the sugar problem. Pomegranate juice has even more sugar than tart cherry, 32 grams per cup. And it's ridiculously expensive. You're looking at $12 to $15 per bottle. Here's my take. Pomegranate juice works well if you can afford it and handle the sugar. But there are better options higher on this list that cost way less. If you use it, buy the pure stuff with no added sugars, and again, dilute it heavily. Score, 5 out of 10. Effective but expensive and sugary. Drink number 6, cocoa drink. Dark chocolate drinks made from real cocoa powder are legit circulation boosters. The flavanols in cocoa increase nitric oxide production big time. A meta-analysis of 42 studies found that cocoa improved blood flow by 24% on average. And here's the kicker. The effect starts within 2 hours of drinking it. You feel it. Your legs warm up. The tingling gets better. It's real. But you have to do this right. I'm not talking about hot chocolate packets full of sugar. I'm talking about pure, unsweetened cocoa powder mixed with hot water or milk. The right dose is 20 to 30 grams of cocoa powder per day. That gives you about 500 to 700 milligrams of flavanol, which is the amount that actually works. The downside? It tastes awful without sweetener. And if you add sugar or honey, you're back to the same problem we had with the juices. My solution? Add a small amount of stevia or monk fruit sweetener. 0 blood sugar impact still gives you the circulation benefits. Score, 6 out of 10. Very effective if you make it right. Drink number 5, watermelon juice. Now we're getting into the top tier. Watermelon juice is a nitric oxide powerhouse. Here's why. It's loaded with L-citrulline. L-citrulline is an amino acid your body converts directly into nitric oxide, and watermelon has more of it than almost any other food. One 16-ounce glass gives you about 1,000 milligrams of L-citrulline. Studies showed watermelon juice improved artery function by 28% after 6 weeks. It also lowered blood pressure significantly and decreased artery stiffness. The effect on leg circulation specifically is remarkable. People report warm feet within 3 hours of drinking it. The heavy, achy feeling in the legs goes away within a week. And unlike the other juices, watermelon has a lower glycemic load. Yes, it has sugar, but it's balanced out by the high water content and fiber. The problem? Availability. Fresh watermelon juice is only easy to get in summer, unless you're buying whole watermelons year-round, and that gets expensive and annoying. But if you can get your hands on it, watermelon juice is a top 5 circulation drink without question. Score? 7 out of 10. Excellent results, hard to get year-round. Drink number 4, hibiscus tea. Here's one nobody talks about, hibiscus tea. This stuff is criminally underrated. Hibiscus has organic acids and anthocyanins that lower blood pressure and improve blood flow. But the real magic is in how it affects the endothelium. That's the inner lining of your blood vessels. When it's damaged, circulation collapses. A 6-week study found that hibiscus tea reduced blood pressure by 11 points and improved blood flow by 31%. 31%! And it's fast. People report results within 10 days. The cramping stops, the numbness fades. It's real. Here's how to make it. Steep 2 hibiscus tea bags in hot water for 10 minutes. Drink it twice a day, morning and evening. The taste is tart, almost like cranberry. If you need it sweeter, add a tiny bit of stevia. The only downside, hibiscus can lower blood pressure a lot. So if you're already on blood pressure meds, talk to your doctor first. Score? 8 out of 10. Powerful, cheap, fast-acting. Drink number 3, celery juice. Celery juice exploded in popularity a few years ago. Most of the claims were garbage, but for circulation, it's legit. Celery is absolutely packed with natural nitrates. Your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide through a process that starts in your mouth. Bacteria on your tongue convert nitrates to nitrites. Then your stomach acid converts nitrites to nitric oxide. One 16-ounce glass of celery juice gives you about 250 milligrams of nitrates. That's enough to increase blood flow by 35 to 40% within 3 hours. Athletes have used celery juice for years to boost performance, but it works just as well for older adults trying to save their leg circulation. The research backs this up. A study in Hypertension Journal found that dietary nitrates from vegetables improve circulation better than synthetic supplements. Fresh celery juice is best. You need a juicer. 4 to 5 large celery stalks make 1 glass. Drink it on an empty stomach first thing in the morning for max absorption. The taste is polarizing. It's salty, earthy, green tasting. Not pleasant, but if you're serious about fixing your circulation, you'll deal with it. Score? 8.5 out of 10. Extremely effective, weird taste, needs a juicer. Drink number 2, arugula smoothie. Arugula is the highest natural source of dietary nitrates on the planet. Pound for pound, it beats every other vegetable in nitrate content. 2 cups of arugula have about 480 milligrams of nitrates. That's massive. When you blend arugula into a smoothie with some fruit to hide the peppery taste, you're creating a circulation supercharger. Studies show nitrate-rich leafy greens improve blood flow by 42% after 2 weeks of daily use. 42%. Here's my recipe. 2 cups of arugula, 1 cup of blueberries, half a banana, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Blend until smooth, then drink it right away because nitrates break down fast after blending. The effect on leg circulation is dramatic. Within a week, people report way less cramping, warmer feet, better walking endurance. Within a month, you can see visible improvements in skin color and texture on the legs. The only reason this isn't number 1 is practicality. Not everyone wants to drink a green smoothie every day. It takes prep work, you need fresh arugula regularly. But if you commit to this, it works better than most prescription meds for circulation. Score? 9 out of 10. Extremely powerful, takes daily commitment.
Drink number 1, beetroot juice. Here it is, the absolute king of circulation drinks, beetroot juice. Beets have the highest concentration of dietary nitrates in a drinkable form. One 8-ounce glass gives you about 300 to 400 milligrams of nitrates, depending on the beets. Your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide with brutal efficiency. Blood flow jumps by 30 to 50% within 2 to 3 hours. Studies have proven this with flow-mediated dilation tests, blood pressure measurements, and artery stiffness assessments. But here's what makes beet juice truly special. It works fast, and the effects last. Unlike some drinks that give you a temporary boost, beet juice produces lasting improvements in how your blood vessels work. A landmark study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that older adults who drank beet juice daily for 15 days showed 45% improvement in leg blood flow, 38% reduction in artery stiffness, 22% improvement in walking endurance, significant reduction in claudication pain. People report feeling warmer legs within hours. The cramping stops within days, and within 2 weeks, the difference is life-changing. Here's how to use it right. Drink 8 ounces of pure beetroot juice every morning on an empty stomach. This is critical. Empty stomach means maximum absorption. Buy the pure stuff with no added ingredients, just pressed beets, nothing else. Most grocery stores carry it now for about $6 to $8 per bottle. You can also make your own if you have a juicer. 4 medium beets make about 8 ounces of juice. The taste is earthy and sweet. Some people love it. Others tolerate it because the results are so dramatic. One warning, your pee might turn pink. Don't panic. It's completely harmless. It's called beeturia. Happens in 10 to 15% of people. Another warning, beets have oxalates. So if you had kidney stones before, check with your doctor first. But for the vast majority of people over 60 struggling with leg circulation, beetroot juice is the single most effective drink you can have. Score? 10 out of 10. Maximum effectiveness, proven results, affordable. How to start this today. Now, let me tell you exactly how to do this. Start with beetroot juice every morning. 8 ounces, empty stomach. This is your foundation. In the afternoon, add either hibiscus tea or celery juice if you want faster results. You don't need both. Pick one and stick with it. If you want maximum impact, throw in the arugula smoothie 3 to 4 times per week. Within 3 days, you'll feel warmer legs. Within a week, the cramping goes down. Within 2 weeks, you'll notice better walking and less fall risk. Within a month, your circulation will have improved so much your doctor will be shocked at your next visit. But consistency is everything. You can't drink beetroot juice for 3 days and expect permanent results. This is a daily habit, just like brushing your teeth, just like taking your meds. The difference is this actually works, and it costs about $30 a month. Compare that to prescription drugs that cost hundreds and have side effect lists a mile long. Don't make these mistakes. First, don't drink these with food right away. You need them on an empty stomach for best nitrate absorption. Wait 30 minutes before eating. Second, don't use mouthwash right after drinking nitrate-rich drinks. Mouthwash kills the bacteria in your mouth that convert nitrates to nitrites. You're destroying the benefits. Third, don't expect overnight miracles. You'll feel some improvement fast, but full healing takes weeks. Fourth, don't stop your prescribed meds without talking to your doctor. These drinks support circulation, but you need medical supervision for any major changes. And finally, don't buy the processed, sugar-loaded versions of these drinks. Pure is everything. Read labels, avoid added sugars, preservatives, and fake ingredients. Here's the real truth about aging. Here's what this really comes down to. Your body wants to heal. Your blood vessels want to work right, but they need the right raw materials. For decades, you've been told circulation decline is just part of aging. That's a lie. It's preventable. It's reversible. But you have to give your body what it needs. These drinks provide concentrated doses of the exact compounds your blood vessels need to make nitric oxide. You're not fighting aging. You're fixing a nutritional deficiency that modern diets created. Your great-grandparents ate beets, leafy greens, and vegetables packed with natural nitrates. We don't anymore. We eat processed foods stripped of these compounds. And then we wonder why our circulation collapses after 60. You're not broken. Your diet is broken. Fix the diet. Fix the circulation. Your 30-day challenge. Here's my challenge to you. Commit to drinking beetroot juice every morning for 30 days. Just 30 days. Track how you feel. Notice the warmth coming back to your legs. Pay attention to the cramping disappearing. Watch your walking get better. Take a picture of your legs today. Take another in 30 days. You'll see visible differences in skin color and swelling. This works. The science is bulletproof. The results are real, but you have to actually do it. Your circulation won't fix itself. These drinks are your solution. Start tomorrow morning. 8 ounces of beetroot juice. Empty stomach. 30 days. Your legs will thank you. Your mobility will thank you. Your independence will thank you. Let's fix this starting now.